Okay, all right, so what I want to cover today are the two pieces that you are going to be learning for your piano proficiency exam. You'll be playing them on the midterm as well. This is a way to kind of grade and get some feedback on it before you get to the piano proficiency exam. So as I said, if you want to memorize these, great. If not, that's the one thing that I'm going to not care about as much. Mainly because I want you to be focused on multiple aspects, and memory kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. So with that in mind, I've given two pieces in two different categories to choose from. So like category A is going to be, ironically, they're both titled Minuet in G major, but I wanted to pick from a category of more like Baroque-ish pieces, something a little bit faster and more notey. And then on the other side in category B, a couple of pieces that are going to be more lyrical or a little bit more contemporary, so you can have a mix of both. Okay, so what I have for category A, so you can choose between, in your books on page 121, Minuet in G major by Haydn. My book is a little torn apart, but looks like this. I will also have a video playing through these pieces so that you can hear what they sound like. And then the other choice from that, so I'll be written down, page 137, also Minuet in G major. This time instead of by Haydn, it's by one of the Bachs. So that one will look a little bit more like this. Okay. All right. So just make sure that you have selected the correct Minuet in G major and look through it and sight read through it and everything. Okay. So now check and make sure that I have the page number correct before I turn. 247. Rondo Capriccio by Lynn Olson. So this one's a little bit faster, but it's definitely a different style than the other one, and it's also a longer one. Now, the nice thing about this is that there's not a lot of like complicated learning hands together stuff. So the other piece, which is on page, flip there, it takes a little bit, 320, Lydian Nocturne, is much more lyrical. So you have a choice between maybe a faster piece that's a little bit easier of a learn, or something that's a little bit slower and lyrical that is a little bit more busy note-wise. So I hope that all makes sense. So I will list this out because I know it's kind of hard to understand some things sometimes when just talking about them, but I will list the choices in category A and category B. So your job this week is to see if you can make a decision as to which two pieces you'd like to do. What I recommend in the next video that I post, I will be posting playthroughs of the pieces so that you can hear what the full version is going to sound like, and then sight read through it as much as you possibly can before making your decision. That's all that I want you to do this week, is just choose the pieces, sight read through them and everything. Okay? All right, next video, we will go on and you will hear the pieces.